You are now watching The Way Home with the Prophet, Part 5. Today, we are going to be continuing our adventure on to get OJ, because we made a home last episode. But that's not the only goal. We need to make it and get OJ and make it back home. So, let's go get on our way. And I'm going to try just to rush through this last little bit, I don't know. We'll probably build another Prophet hut. We'll probably just like one or maybe two more for the series, And then we'll get OJ and beeline it back and then end the series. So hopefully this series won't go on for like 7 million episodes, but that's the goal. But if we die and spawn a spawn, well, I guess the series is going to keep going until we get back successfully. But anyhow, I think this is the right way. I don't honestly quite remember. And if you're wondering why I don't look at the realm stories, they're glitched out right now. It says 34, and then it just shows there's none. And then this I posted with a picture, and now it's not showing you the picture. And then now I'm going to go out, and now there's still 34. So there's not actually 34 that I've not looked at, just a glitch. I will show any important realm posts. I won't show all of them, obviously, but any important ones you guys will be informed of. So, yeah. Oh, that's what I opened the realm stories for as well. There is coordinates to the Woodland Mansion, because that is near where the Rebellion's area is. Shit. That is near where the Rebellion's area is. So, 80,000. Okay. Yeah, we're heading the right direction. Yeah, we might honestly get there a little bit quicker than I did last time, because last time we had OJ and no flippers. This time, it's not the case, so yeah, we should have brought a bed. Shit. That's not good. Oh, speaking of reasons to need a bed is a baby zombie. Alright. Anyhow, it is currently October 24th as I'm recording this video. And I'm about to get into UFC talk. So if you don't like UFC, either just like skip ahead or just, I don't know. Maybe I can give you a reason to like UFC. Who knows? Anyhow, UFC talk time. It is 24th. In a few days is Tom Aspinall and Cyril Gane. That is UFC 321, I believe. Yeah, and it is honestly quite the card. It has Mario Batista versus Umar Nurmagomedov. By the way, I'm not the greatest at pronouncing names, even American names. So if you want to correct me in the comments, go for it. But just know overall I don't really care, but you can still give me free engagement. I won't complain. But anyhow, Mario Batista versus Umar Nurmagomedov. Pretty damn good fight. And there's probably going to be a few fights blanking in my head because I'm not looking at it. And then Jelton Almeida versus Alexander Volkov. Pretty good fight as well. Those are probably going to be the main three that I talk about. We'll go from least important to most important. So starting off with the least important of the three is Jelton Almeida versus Alexander Volkov. This fight does mean a decent amount in the heavyweight division. And both fighters are pretty good, but I just have a feeling that it's going to be not the greatest of fights, is kind of my thinking. Jelton Almeida with the most control time. I believe in the UFC, I could be wrong, or at least average control time. But pretty good. And Alexander Volkov, his last fight was Cyril Gane. And he did lose that fight, but majority of it think he did win, but the judges did not give him the win. But I ended up watching that fight back. Alexander, I believe, kind of won, but close fight, I don't really care. That's not necessarily what I'm going to talk about. One thing I noticed during that fight is Alexander Volkov kept getting caught in submissions, and he almost just had no fear of being caught in submissions by Cyril Gane. And obviously, it's Cyril Gane. You're not really going to be afraid of submissions, but you can get submitted by anyone. And the end of round one, he was caught in a guillotine choke and kind of saved by the bell. And like, if you're getting saved by the bell in a submission by Cyril Gane, Jelta Maeda is probably going to fuck you up, is kind of my thinking, you know? So I would probably just go with like Jelta Maeda by submission. It's kind of my thinking. Or you could get an Alexander Volkov who just kind of jabs his way to a decision. I could see either outcome. But anyhow, on to the next fight. Umar Nurmagomedov versus Mario Batista. Honestly, I don't really know who wins this fight. I don't really have a preference who wins this fight, if I'm being honest with you guys. But probably Umar Nurmagomedov, I think, will probably win it just from the striking. And I don't think Jose Aldo's a GOAT. You know, you don't want to disrespect your GOATs. But this man kind of does not know how to get off the cage at this point in his career, you know, and for Mario Batista to go out there and win via the obvious strategy does make sense. I don't believe Umar is just going to accept position on the cage how he did, and he is, you know, better than Patchy Mix. He has more head movement, so I believe overall Umar will probably just sledge it out a little bit from just overall being better in kind of every aspect. I would go Umar probably by decision. And then on to the main event. Not Alexander Volkov, Tom Aspinall and Cyril Gane. I think everyone is counting out Cyril Gane a decent amount. I think he's pretty damn good, you know. Only two major losses that I can think of, I think only two losses actually, are Francis Ngannou and John Jones. Those aren't terrible losses, you know, but obviously you go look at the John Jones fight and how he lost. You know, not the greatest performance, I understand, but I don't know. I could see a Cyril Gane upset. I do believe people are underestimating him, but overall, fuck off, Creeper. Overall, I did notice Cyril Gane, he kind of lets his opponents control the pace of the fight, win or lose the fight, you know. He kind of, not necessarily he's going backwards all the time, but kind of letting them control the fight. And then once he gets his opponent hurt, he can just kind of swarm him and ends up finishing him. I don't necessarily believe he's going to be able to do that to Tom, you know. I think the obvious pick is Tom Aspinall, right? But my point with this is I could see Cyril Gane somehow. I think he's being slept on. But Tom Aspinall probably, I don't know. I don't know if he's going to submit him. I think he'll probably knock him out. That's kind of my thinking. I think it'll be the first time Cyril Gane's finished via knockout in his career. I think Tom Aspinall will do that probably like round 2 or 3. I don't believe he does it to him in the first. But the way he blitzes and his 1-2 is just really, I think, would be a good counterpart to someone like Cyril Gane, who's kind of on the back foot sometimes. But that is my UFC 321 predictions. Let me know if you agree in the comments below. I could just be speaking out of my ass. I have no idea. But that's my takes from studying the fights a little bit. You know, I want to start doing MMA breakdowns, but, you know, I need a good style. I don't quite know the style of content that I want to do for it yet, but I want to make some really good videos just dedicated to it. So that's why this video is just a little segment, you know. But anyhow, back to Minecraft, I guess we'll say. We need to go this way a little bit because it's 18,000, 12,000, I believe, were the coordinates. So I want to just head this way, and then we'll just head left, kind of, if that makes any bit of sense. But I have it mapped out in my head how I want to get there. I don't know why. I want both the coordinates to reach at the same time, if that makes sense. I don't want to go to 18,000 and then just go to 12,000, if that makes any bit of fucking sense. But anyhow, yeah, I think we can get there this episode. Depends if we want to set up a profit hut, I guess, this episode or not. I don't really know. We could set up a little one in the episode, whereas most times I just end it kind of thing, you know, when I find the location. Maybe we'll find a cool, so we have a prophet hut in an acacia biome, and a swamp biome-ish near. I think those are the two. I don't know if I made three. I can't remember. Oh yeah, I made the third in the mesa. So we have one in the swamp, one in the acacia, one in the mesa. And so we need a fourth. Which biome do we want? If we come across like a really cool biome, I don't know, there's some dark oak forests. Probably our next dark oak forest is we'll set up a prophet hut like on the trees if we can make it look kind of cool. That might be what we do. So, what's up, horsey? I was hoping there would be water soon. Yo. Let's hope it's a long stretch of water. Yeah, I can't wait to see OJ and then get back, and then we probably on like OJ's miracle arc type shit where he's gonna get married. That might be his next arc, bro. He had the assassination arc, and now he's gonna have like the husband arc. But he's gonna just he's gonna be a good husband, but also focus on his football career, because that's all he is. At the end of the day, is just a running back. You know, you can't forget where he started from. Even though he's now been in political fucking assassination attempts, he still is a running back, you know? So, if you don't get the joke, then, do you deserve to know the joke? That's my thinking. I think you need to ask yourself that deep down, because if you don't get the joke, do you deserve to get the joke? I would argue no. Anyhow. Yeah, there is a lot of those fucking islands everywhere. You've stumbled across a lot, just even on videos, so. Let's see. Jesus Christ, there's just 3 right there. They are not going to be a rare commodities, or that's not the word, but you know what I'm trying to say. They're not going to be rare. And I was hoping I could get some of them and then sell off the blue slime, but if they're just everywhere you fucking look, and they're not going to sell for very much, you know? But we probably should have brought another saddle and just have the horse that we just leave somewhere while we get OJ, but oh well. It's alright, because I think this is a long, big ocean, and long, big oceans are something we kind of want right now, even though, you know, I'm the land god, but god damn, these flippers are just they kind of OP. They're a little bit, you know, we need maybe a new form of transportation. I don't know, like a dragon or some shit. And now the computer is gonna go fucking crazy. I wonder if you guys can hear that. I feel like I'm literally watching those spawn just in front of me. Yeah, I know. Alright, oh, is that a jungle? It might be. We should find a dark oak forest somewhat relatively quick, I'd hope. I passed through quite a bit of them on my way there originally, so yikes. Oh, that would have been bad. That would have been a fall straight to hell. Probably should have just stayed in the water, but you know, we gotta travel through this beautiful land my God made, and not just that emptiness water that the other goddess made. Come on now. Yep, I remember this land. Yeah, me and Instinct passed through quite the fucking land, honestly. Do remember that. Yeah, I really should have brought a saddle. Forgot kind of, you know, how much OJ sped this up. But also, when I move really fucking fast, my computer, like, kind of struggles a tad bit. Hey, duck. We need to, like, actually learn how to make a duck farm and shit. Or not even learn. I think I know how. I just need to have the patience to breed them and breed them and breed them. And then get, like, an even amount of male and female. Oh, we don't have bones on us. Damn. A doggo would have been a perfect thing to add to this adventure. Alright, I don't know if we are going to set up a profit out of this episode. We might just beeline it. Honestly. Because what, we've been recording for 16 minutes, basically. And I'm, like, decently close. Like 7,000 blocks, roughly. Wow, it is gonna be night soon, and here's a village. We are really being looked out for by our god, Lord Terra. These bushes look so damn dope. These random ass, like, material bushes. I don't quite know how they work. But I am gonna find out soon, because they look dope. It's not... hey, we'll collect hay bales while we're here. You know, we cannot never have enough. Whooping. Alright. Let's continue, shall we? I need to eat. Dude, bread has terrible saturation. Is the word I'm looking for? Or, like, the amount of time it fills you up. I'm used to eating steak. I feel like I'm eating every 2 fucking milliseconds with bread. Also, I believe in a lot of videos I have called these goats. I think they're sheep. And they make sound of sheep and drop sheep shit. I guess no, they don't. They drop leather too. I don't know what the fuck they are, but I'm starting to wonder if I have mislabeled them. So, my apologies if, you know, me not knowing what the fuck that is bugs you. But I'm not very cultured, you know? I'm not very cultured, nor am I very educated. So, I'm not... Is that a mesa? Oh, holy shit, it is a mesa. It's a second one. Pretty damn close, actually. That is very strange. Huh. That's actually kind of funny. Let's see. It'll just be a mesa. There won't be anything special, I guess. Not like the last one, but some cool mountains. Yep. And a nice big old ocean, I believe. So I will indulge in the ocean. might do one episode, not of this, but just a video, I guess, where I just annihilate all the slime islands that I see. Just get the materials for days. That seems like a very large desert temple. It seems very large. Let's go see if it's been looted. I bet it's not, actually. That can be kind of sick to make your house. Alright. Place your bets. Will it be looted or will it not be looted? It is not. Can we get anything good? Shit. We landed on the pressure plate. That would have been so embarrassing. Not ideal stuff. Not ideal at all. I was hoping for like a notch apple or some shit. I guess we'll take gunpowder. And I guess that'd be fine. Yeah, I was hoping for like something actually good. But well. Can't have everything in the world, now can we? Oh shit, that's scary. Maybe I should take that iron. I don't really think a lot of the time, but like sometimes if I use my brain, it could like help me out, you know? I'll just use these. It's not that big of a deal. Alright. And then when we find a tree next, we will... Hey, look, there's a tree. We'll get an iron pickaxe. Is this the right way? Yeah. Alright. I don't want to leave the tree floating, but I'll have an axe. I'm stupid. There we go. Oh, we can make a placeable golden apple? That's actually sick. I did not remember what I was crafting for a moment. Something sneaks up behind me and kills me. I'm gonna be kind of sad. Hey, look, another village. Oh, I was just in a desert. Yeah. I'm gonna get cactus while I'm here. Actually. Yeah, fuck it. I got cactus when I was near the mesa last episode, or the episode before. And I only got like 4 pieces or something. I was gonna make her relics. But I guess we won't. We'll just start a cactus farm with whatever cactus we have. And if you don't know what relics are, they're basically just random items that the Prophet or someone that worships Lord Terra lost, basically. And then they are just in item frames throughout the world, basically. And those are the lost relics. A kitty cat. Let's see. Is this gonna be looted or not? I bet it won't be. Hey, yo. I will indulge. We getting an upgrade. Leave that in here. We upgraded in the world, guys. We have an iron chestplate and an iron pickaxe for the first time in like a week and a half. Whenever the fuck I died the first time. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna come out the chunks, actually. And hope I don't fucking drown. Oh, okay. Nice, they reset themselves. That's probably why I'm having a fucking stroke so much. Settings. Video. Why the fuck did it reset itself? Yeah, and now my computer's not, you know. Why the fuck are you having mild issues now? Okay, that didn't really do anything. I don't know if I didn't turn down the right thing. Or what. But if my computer's too loud, my apologies. That confused me for a moment. What? Is that another fucking mesa? That is wild. It's 16,000, 12,000, I think, are the coordinates. So I might be a little bit farther. I don't know if we got turned around or what. We may have. Yeah, this may have been the mesa I was just at. Kind of having that feeling. That's pretty cool fucking two mountains next to each other. Alrighty. Let's check these coordinates again. I can't quite remember them. God damn it. Tink, tink, tink. Okay, 18,000, 12,000. I was thinking it was 16,000 for some reason. Alright, I don't think we will set up a prophet hut. I don't know. This is just a tiny one. But we'll probably just get OJ in the episode and then make our way back next episode. Maybe set up a prophet next episode somewhere. Alright. So yeah, I think this is part 5. So this would probably like be a 6-part or 7-part series then. Honestly, so. Unless I fucking die, you know, then it will, you know, take us slow in the series. So let's just hope I don't die. Yeah, I don't know if this was like, this series was enjoyable to watch at all. It was mainly just me fucking traveling, but I figured I fucking died. And I could obviously just rush back how I normally would have, but I don't know. Might as well try to do something a little bit different, right? And spread the name of Lord Terra. This one might be looted, honestly. Yeah or no? I don't know, actually. Maybe they don't always spawn with a thing. With a armor temple is the word I'm looking for. There we go. Okay. So be on our way. Ouch. That's not the right way. Do you guys know which is the right way? I was gonna make a Dora joke, but I didn't really watch that show, so. I just knew some shit about a fucking talking bag, you know? Call me Dora the way my bag be talking. Have you ever heard that shit? Yeah, it's really funny, isn't it? Anyhow, speaking of old cartoons like that, what was your guys' favorite old cartoon you guys used to watch when you were younger? Mine was fucking SpongeBob is like straight just fucking elite, dude. Elite. My child will be watching SpongeBob for fucking sure. But yeah, SpongeBob was mine. Let me know yours in the comments. Let's head over this way a little bit. Fuck off, zombie. It is now finally done raining for the first time in like 7 years. That's kind of nice. I'm getting a little lost, you know, when you're in a jungle and everything looks the same. You tend to get a bit lost, and then you tend to get snuck up by a fucking creeper and then blown up, and then you just never play Minecraft again. That's typically how it goes in jungles. Yeah, no thank you, man. I think we have cocoa beans. I don't think I need to collect any. Damn, is that diamond? Damn, it looks so damn sick, man. I have a feeling that this might be the end of me. Let's jump. I don't know if I just passed by a creeper or not, or if my mind's just playing tricks on me, but for a moment I thought I saw a creeper. Alright, we'll get out of that fucking jungle. Kind of. Not really, but like at least it's not tree and tree after tree. I have a little bit of an open area. Yeah, once we get OJ, this will be... Ooh. Kill him. But I'm not going to. I'm just gonna keep running like a little sissy. Nope. Okay. Ocean time. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. That's also, speaking of childhood movies, or shows, or whatever the fuck I said, Finding Nemo. Fucking phenomenal. I need to head this way a bit. No, I got mixed up, I think. This way a bit. A little, 19,000. I need to be at like 18,000. Okay. For these flippers were the best thing fucking ever. It's genuinely saved us like episodes. If I didn't have the flippers, it would have genuinely taken much more long. It took them way longer. We're just gonna keep on swimming. Yeah, you guys probably hear a lot of fucking background noise. I don't know, but I guess that just adds to the authenticity of this channel. Because it is just me sitting in my room with other people in my house, just playing some fucking games. What the hell? That was kind of strange. Anyhow, there's the dark oak forest. Is that the mansion? No. So he doesn't live at the mansion. The mansion is going to be a peace area for every single religion / empire. But he's near the mansion. So he basically just gave away his house because I was like, okay, the mansion is now found. That's not cool because it was gonna be like, it's for everyone basically. So I thought he took it over for himself. So I was like, well, I'm gonna go investigate. And I was like, well, if the mansion's this far fucking out, you probably are near it. And well, I was correct. So, fuck off, skeleton. You can't hit shit, man. You can't even get clips, man. Alright. Gonna need to make some more bread here shortly. That's what I said when I started my YouTube channel. Get it? Because like bread. Alright, never mind. Ooh, I thought I was gonna fall down a really thick ravine. But nah. Okay. I feel like I'm just pushing my luck, just running and running. I'm gonna just fucking collapse dead through a hole one of these times. So, the mansion is actually a little over that way. It's the 18,000, 12,000, but I believe this cherry tree over this way is, maybe it's not his house actually. Can't remember, but there is cherry trees near the dark oak forest that the mansion is in, and that's how I pieced together that he was near. Ouch. Now that is one weird ass just random cherry tree, but I think it might be over this way. Unless this is a naturally spawned one just near it, which could actually be the case. I'm not actually sure. This is just a naturally spawned cherry biome, I think. And this is maybe where they got their fucking saplings from. Because where they live really does not look naturally spawned. The cherry biome, at least. Obviously, the structures weren't, but I mean... Oh. No, this is it. I'm just on the other side of it, I guess. I arrived from that mountain, so it looks different. But yeah, I'm not the right area. Maybe it is naturally spawned, honestly. I was shitting on it for not looking naturally spawned, but it might be. But yeah, anyhow, this is the Rebellion's area. Who I think maybe blew up Terra Point. I don't even fucking know anymore. But who I assume to blow up Terra Point, Alien Spark, lives here. He's done quite a bit with it, I think. Or does he not live here? Yeah, he does. Okay. I was a little bit farther because I'm like, this is just a village. There was a house. And this is his house right here, I believe. And then he has a sheep farm. And then that nether portal up that way. I'm going to use your crafting table, good sir. Yes, sir. So Avian Sparks and then Overport's house is the wooden one, I believe. Based off of their past building. And then we head up this way. And me and Instinct were on that birch tree right there, I believe. It was this one. And we were scoping out the area, you know, thinking about what to do. And I came up with the idea of that I wouldn't do anything, and I would just maybe build a tunnel, you know. And so we have way to point A to point B kind of thing. And then that was that, you know. And then he needed to go AFK. So I was like, okay, go AFK. He boxed himself in to the ground. And I'm like, well, I'm just going to start on that tunnel, you know. So I'm like, well, I need ladders. So I started collecting some wood. A lot of wood for, you know, the ladder. And I turn around and a fucking creeper annihilated me. And I spawned, well, it didn't spawn, I died right here. And then, well, you had seen episode 1. So let's now open my grave and see what I had on me. That's cool. Can't open it. That's nice. Just break it then. We have a lot of bullshit on me. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we're not going to be able to take all this back. But we need that. That's not what I wanted. Motherfucker. That's what I wanted. Okay. We'll just throw out the boots. Just throw out that as well. Fuck the farmer's hat. We don't need it. Okay. And then we got our pickaxe. And our shovel. I had an enchanted shovel, though. Yeah, I've already picked it up. Okay. Woohoo! We now have everything, pretty much. Yeah. So if they find this stuff, then I guess they can just have it. They'll be really fucking confused if they've not already found the grave, but, you know. Let's go. We have our shit back. And the most important thing is our horse, OJ, which I believe to be... I don't know where the fuck he is, honestly. I just want to tear up their fucking mountain. I, like, dug him into a mountain somewhere. And then I had... Oh, wait. I thought I just heard something. Uh-oh. I may have hit OJ a little too well. Let's see. Instinct was up like that way. And I hid. I don't know if I heard a horse or if I heard my own footsteps. Fuck off, you fly bastard. This isn't good. Let's see, so I got up that way. Uh-oh. That's not good. Yeah, I hear him. Yeah. What's up, man? OJ, let's fucking go. And he's untouched. And we're back together once again. After 5 episodes apart. Well, let me tell you, that's the video.